board, and we're going to be using it because I thought that my tablet was going to work for this presentation, and it's not. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. I want to make sure everything's running seamlessly this morning. Mark is running up. Let's see, try and load new photos, but my hotspot is PMSing right now. Mark is running up and grabbing his coffee. He will be back momentarily, so hopefully there's no tech issues before then. I can hear you. That's all we need. Just one person confirming that they can hear me. Yay, everybody's here. So today's Q&A, we were going to use my tablet because I have this cool feature, and HAA students got to see it. If you're an HAA student and you didn't get to see our mind map presentation, that is available in the Handmade Alpha Facebook, Handmade Alpha Academy Student Campus on Facebook. You can find that video and you can see how I used my tablet to create this really cool mind map, and that was the plan for today. But unfortunately, my tablet wouldn't, we would need a lot more practice to get it to work with YouTube. So we're going to do it the old fashioned way. I busted out my whiteboards from our big presentations that we do, and we're going to do it this way. Not as nice, but hopefully you guys will still be able to read it, and hopefully YouTube doesn't flip-flop it so everything's backwards. But if so, you guys will have to read backwards. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Good morning. I can hear ya. Oh my God, whiteboard. Class is in session. I made it. Woohoo, whiteboard. This is going to be one of those where I recommend that you grab a piece of paper. You're probably going to want to take some notes on this one. That way you can start building your own mind map. But first, news. I will be presenting in Ohio at an event that I can't remember the specific details for, which I should probably have memorized by now because I'm presenting on the 11th. So if you're in the Ohio area, stay tuned, I guess. I'll be publishing some updates in the group, and I'll probably send out an email for that, but I will be speaking at an event that you guys can pay. I think it's like $10 to attend, and there's going to be a lot of other speakers, and the whole event's about goal planning and accountability, and I was invited to speak at that particular event. So that's coming up January 11th, Ohio area. I think it's in Moraine, Ohio. We are just flying off the handle because we don't have all the deets yet. Second thing, we announced Handmade Alpha Academy Student of the Year, or Alpha of the Year for 2020. Big congrats to Lori of Lori's Laboratory, and you can check out her shop via the email that I sent you guys today. So it's listed right in the email to go say congrats and check out her products. I personally own one Lori product. I bought one of her Wolf Apothecary jars. I should have brought that down today. It's up in my office. I wouldn't have time to run and grab it. But Lori is going to be winning our Alpha of the Year trophy. She's going to get her choice of either a new phone or a DSLR, both valued around $800. And she's going to be in the Handmade Alpha Academy Wall of Flame, which is a page for HAA students, and that page kind of shares the story of our Alpha of the Year. Not to mention, I will reference her constantly, just like I did with Amber Marie, over the next year as I use her as, for different examples of great branding and yada yada. She's like our brilliant example of success. So, what city? Yeah, I think it's Moraine. It's called Goal Driven Women. So if you look up Goal Driven Women, and it's in like a hotel presentation room type thing. Yeah, that's what it's called. Big Rocks of Life and Goal Driven Women are what they were called. Let's see. Happy New Year. Hopefully I can get my Etsy shop up and running and save for your summer enrollment. Yes, there's so much. I have so much free content though too, so make sure that you utilize that. Watch it all of it. Spend like an hour a day binging content. Let's see. I can't wait till I can put in my application for HAA of the year. Yep, the only condition for HAA of the year, obviously, Alpha of the year, you have to be in Handmade Alpha Academy, because it's Handmade Alpha Academy Alpha of the year. You have to have completed HAA, and you have to have an inspiring story to share with the Alphas, because the Alpha community is ultimately who votes for Alpha of the year. And Lori, she had so many votes. I can't remember how many. It was like over 65 or something like that. So it was a lot. Let's see. I am in HAA. Yes. All right, guys, we're going to be starting in like 2 minutes. Is that Mark leaving just now, or is that him getting back? I think he's just now leaving. I can hear the car. How is the video quality as of recently? I know that we've been talking about working on our Alpha Studio. It's like almost done. This is my desk, and we used to stream with Mark's desk over here, and my desk was over there, and then we flipped the desks because it doesn't make sense for the Alpha wall to be behind Mark's desk. So it's pretty much done. It looks really good. My new PC is still being built. It's sitting over here. If you guys saw my Instagram stories a few days ago, I kind of gave like a little sneak peek. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do that. It's Starla, the letter K, more. Follow me and see all the sneak peeks. See all the sneak peeks as we get this studio finished. I need my coffee. Mark is on his way. Let's see. First time catching live. Woo! We hang out for the first 10 minutes of every video while we wait for our alphas to get online. Today we are going to be doing a mind map. Mind maps are really cool for multiple reasons. And the one that we did in HAA, I felt like we got a lot of really good feedback. Everybody really enjoyed it. So I figured we'd do like a kind of a more simple public version, and then you guys can build your own. So the purpose of this mind map is basically to put everything all out on the table. When someone thinks of your brand or what you're known for, every single association that comes to mind, you know, when it comes to, we'll say the name of your brand or the products that you sell, everything has an association that links off of it. So for example, Coca-Cola. We can think about Coca-Cola as a brand, but when I think of Coca-Cola, I also think of a lot of other things. I don't just think of Coca-Cola. I think of polar bears from their polar bear ads. I think of their font. I think of, let's see, like old diner, we'll say like, you know, like diner style, sitting in a diner, drinking your Coke. You know what I mean? Like it's got that nostalgic kind of feel. There are so many branches for Coca-Cola that we could build off of. And Coca-Cola might not even have the intent of capturing those things. But when we think of the words that they use, and we think of the images that they use, and then the things that are associated with those images, so we think, okay, Coca-Cola uses polar bears, and polar bears are connected with Christmas, so Coca-Cola is Christmas. You know, that's not their intention, but that's the type of perception that we build. So today's mind map, what we're going to be doing is creating a similar idea to what I just said for Coca-Cola, except it's all going to be visual. And you guys are going to be able to see what people might associate with your brand. And obviously we want all of these things to be positive. We want to steer clear of anything negative. In our Handmade Alpha Academy example, I used, you know, a lot of different positive versions, but I also said, okay, now think about this. A lot of our Etsy sellers try to use the word gypsy in their names and, you know, maybe in their slogans. And while they might not have any negative intent, you have to think about what everybody else seeing your brand is, you know, thinking of the word that you're using. And if it has a negative to that person, then it automatically becomes a negative, you know, brand in their eyes. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. Bubbles? You mean Bubbers? Bubbers is down here and Amy's down here. So let's work on it. It is 12:01. Hopefully I don't lag too bad. I want to see if I can like, let me see, how can I scoot this so that you guys can see it? I can only see it happening live, like in real time, by looking at Mark's computer over here. I'm going to try to scooch it. Let's see how far up we can scooch it. How far can we scooch it so you can still see? Can you guys see? Let me know if you can read it once I start writing on it. That's my main concern, is that you guys won't be able to read it. I wish we could have done this with my nice tablet so you guys could actually see everything. Where's Mark gonna sit when he gets here? Today we are making a mind map. And I'm going to use my example that I wrote down for the alphas, where I did a mind map for the alphas in general. I mind mapped the alphas as a brand. So this will be our first example, okay? So we're going to start with 2 to 3 words that have to do with your brand. So what do we think of when we think of the alphas? I think of alpha. That's a given, right? So we're going to map out the word alpha. And I think of myself because I represent the alphas. So that's a piece of the puzzle, me, Starla, and Etsy. I think that these are the 3 core elements of the alpha brand. So we'll link these 3 together. These are the focus. And now our job is to think of all the associations that have to do with these things, okay? So we're going to start mapping them off, and this board probably isn't even going to be big enough. Hopefully you guys are going to be able to see. If not, I can scoot it forward. So let's think about, let's see, what do I have first? Let's do alpha first. So when I think of alpha, I think of wolves, right? Wolves. And let's say I think of leader, an alpha is the leader of the pack. So these are all the things that draw back to alpha. I think of dominant, right? Dominant. And that's part of our slogan, right? Dominate Etsy. I think powerful. Powerful. Okay. These are all linked off. Now, what are some more words that link off of these words? We want to start linking these words together. So wolves. When I think wolves, I think of, let's see, fierce. Hopefully you guys can see these. They're kind of small. Here, maybe I can scoot it up a little bit. I think I've got enough room to scoot myself back and scoot this up. Hopefully that's not too close. Fierce, right? And let's see, pack. Pack. And you have to have a leader for a pack, but wolves also live in a pack. So those are linked together, right? And leader, what words come to mind with leader? I'm thinking leader is the authority, right? When you're the leader, you're the authority. And leader and dominant, we'll say the top. You're at the top when you're the leader. You're dominant when you're the leader. Powerful. We could say strong. Strong is linked to powerful. Dominant is linked to powerful, right? Lots of good words here. Wild, free. Ooh, I like free. Free is a good one. Free. Oh, I guess we're not circling them, are we? Oh, no. I should have got my eraser. Free. Okay. So here's some words. Oh, and wild. Words that all have to do with alpha, all associated with alpha. So these are words. Brave, that's another good one. These are all words that we could use in our marketing. We could use these for slogans. I could use these in Handmade Alpha Academy marketing. You know, lots of different good words here. Too bad you didn't have a green marker. You didn't have a green thumb. Ha, ha, ha. All right, so let's move on to Starla. And this is the one that I'm not good at filling out because I'm not good at, like, defining myself. Oh, hi, Nate. I didn't see you there. Adaptable. Wait, where'd that go? Wolf, leader, dominant. I think that adaptable is kind of all of these. We're out of room. I knew this was going to happen. Well, you know what? We'll put adaptable. We'll find somewhere. We'll fit it in. Let's see, Starla. I am a coach. A coach? I consider myself a coach. And I feel that alphas follow me because I am relatable, right? And I think that maybe like psychology, that's another good one. You guys like me, hopefully, because I teach you cool stuff about psychology. I have a lot of people tell me that they follow me because they like my style, whether that be like just because I'm not some up my butt business coach or because I teach you guys things that you like to learn. Let's see, tattoos, mature, mom, protective, wife, educate. Oh man, guys, this is a lot. Let me see. Let me pick and choose. So we'll stick to things related to business. Educator, I like that one. We'll put that one with coach. All right, educator. Honest. Okay, that we could put that under relatable. Maybe like honest. Mom was one that could go with relatable. Wife could go with that. Things that you guys relate to. Style, we could put caring. Let's see. Edgy, according to Renee. Edgy. I guess that could go under style, right? Edgy. I don't think I'm that edgy. Red hair. I get that a lot. I have a lot of people who say that they follow me just because of my hair. Generous. Generous. Maybe under coach. Generous. Okay. Now let's move to Etsy. Let's think about Etsy. Etsy, when I think of Etsy, I think of handmade, obviously handmade. And I think of like, let's see, handmade, we could put craft under handmade. That's a good one. I think of selling, you're selling things. And I think of online, right? You're selling things online. Let's see. So sell, obviously we've got, you know, you're starting a business. A lot of people don't think of it as a business. They think like they're just going to be starting a quick little thing. They're just making, you know, they're selling a quick little thing on Etsy. But then you hit that point where you decide, I'm going to start a business. Let's see. Marketplace. Online, we'll just say market because I'm running out of room. Let's see. Trendy. The front page is always beautiful. Ooh, trendy. I like that. So online, we could say trendy. Let's see. What about marketing? Marketing, which that kind of links to sell and to online. So those kind of both play in. Marketing, advertising, I think that those all kind of go together. Etsy orange, yeah, that goes in with the aesthetic. So, orange, because we're thinking about those branding colors. ROI, we could put that in sell. Hopefully there's an ROI. All right, but you guys get the idea, right? Look at all these things. These are all words that I could use in my marketing. These are all different things that I could use when marketing HAA. But now, ROI, return on investment. Now, let's think about this in terms of products, because obviously this is for the alphas. I think I've got like a tissue in here that I could use. I should have brought my eraser. Let's think of a product-based business. All right, let me think. I need like a good brand that we all know. It doesn't need to be an Etsy brand. It just needs to be like A good example brand that we all are familiar with. Maybe Tiffany & Co. Is everybody in the comments familiar with Tiffany & Co.? And if not, you've got like 2 seconds to Google it while I wipe off this whiteboard. Tiffany & Co. Which I really stole from Renee. That's like her favorite brand. And then I started using it as an example because everybody already was familiar with it. Okay. Let's try this one. Tiffany. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Lots of yeses. We got Ulta and Sephora and Target. Target would be too hard because Target is everything. Like they're a commodity. So we want to focus on brands that specialize. All right. So we'll do Tiffany & Co. They make a very specific type of jewelry. So we'll do TNC Mind Map. All right. So 3 words for Tiffany & Co. I think of jewelry. And I think of blue, Tiffany blue. It's like the color I'm wearing today. Tiffany blue. And I think of, what's one more word? We need one more word, like luxury. Luxury. Yeah, that would be a good one. Luxury, high end. They're more of a luxury brand. All right, we'll start with these 3. These are good ones. All right, so jewelry. Let's think about what is special about their jewelry. We have silver. Yes, it is almost always silver jewelry. From what I've noticed. Upscale, sophisticated, quality jewelry. We could put quality on. Hi.
Hi there.
Thanks for bringing coffee.
Welcome.
Expensive. Let's just say rather than expensive, let's frame that. High end. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much.
Also got you.
Oh, thank you very much. All right, so hold on a minute. Silver. I like to think of their very traditional heart-shaped necklace. They've got a very traditional like heart, right? What about when would you give like jewelry? Maybe we use this in HAA's example, but we'll say occasions. You're giving it for an occasion. That could be like anniversary or a holiday. Different occasions that you could give something. Proposal, yeah. Proposal. Let's see, Valentine's, that's in holidays. Christmas in holidays. Let's see. Traditional. Traditional. Depends on the context of how you're using the word traditional. Are we saying it's traditional as in it is a tradition, or are we saying it's traditional as in it is a brand that most of us recognize? Feel free to elaborate. B-Day, yep, that's a good one. That's an occasion. Birthday. Okay. Let's think. What else? What else aside from different occasions? I think of their heart. I think of their like lockets. Their locket style necklaces. Silver. I mean, you could even break it down. Think about like chain. We could think, I mean, they do have gold. We could say gold. That's another one that we could link off of there. Classy. Let's see. That could be, we could say, I'm running out of room here. Classy. We could link that to gold and silver because I think that those are like words that we associate with classy. Diamonds. Yep, that's another good one. Diamonds. I think we could put that one in its own. All right, let's move down into, ooh, personal. Can you personalize Tiffany & Co? Are you able to personalize their stuff? Personalized? I don't even know which one that would go on. Personalized. I'm like, I have trouble writing on this thing when I have to like hold it out and not smear my hand across it. That feeling you get when you see a teeny tiny box. Ooh, let's do that on blue. We'll do the box, their box, and then on the box we can say small white ribbon. We could say the experience. The experience of unboxing, right? Allergy free. Oh yeah. That could be, I'll just say safe. Because we're running out of room. Let's see. Love. That's a good one. Love. Could put that like love. Let's see. Let's see. Ongoing service, they polish, etc. Service. So that could go in under luxury and high end. So service. We have statement piece. So it's the brand is recognized. That's a good one because, for example, Nate will like this one. When we talk about brands that are recognized, what you're not just buying the piece to have it. You're buying it so people will notice it and they'll see that you are buying a piece from that brand and they know how much you spent on it. It's why people spend thousands and thousands of dollars on shoes that they hardly ever wear, right? Because on the occasion that they do wear that shoe, or if they're taking pictures of it and posting it on social media or making a video about it on YouTube, but they never intend to wear it, what they're showing other people is that I had this much money to buy this item, and it's almost like they're using that as a statement. Same with like UGG boots, you know. There are several different brands of, I would say, you know, probably equally quality boots, but everybody looks for that little logo for UGG boots. I think that a couple, not so much anymore, but Miss Me jeans, it was the same way. Like I would look at girls who had Miss Me jeans on and I'm like, wow, I know that they went to Macy's and they spent a butt ton on those, right? Let's see. High quality, excitement, glittery, shiny, sparkly, high-end, luxury, sparkle. Yeah. Sparkle. Desired. Yeah, desired. Recognized. Desired. People recognize it. They want it. Let's see. Shopping experience. Depends on what we're talking about for the experience on where we would put it. Are we talking about like the guys buying a gift and we're shopping online? Are we shopping in store? We could put it under we might be able to put it under just high end. Experience, and then we'll put like shopping, right? Because you feel super duper good that you're putting that much money down on your very expensive necklace. Exclusive, I like that. Exclusive, recognized, exclusive. You can only buy it at Tiffany & Co. Timeless, cherished. Yep, we'll say timeless, cherished. We could even say like passed down. Might be something that someone passes down someday, right? And that could also tie in, you guys said keepsake. Keepsake. Let's see. Unique, exclusive. We'll put unique under it. Let's see. Heirlooms, impressionable, heirloom, keepsake, timeless, passed down. Yeah, heirloom would have been like the best one. All right. I think that we've got a lot of ideas here, right? Look how quickly this escalated. So now, where is Mr. Moore? I need a paper towel or something. Baby! Can you bring me a paper towel?
Yeah.
Or a couple paper towels? My tissue that I'm wiping this off with is dying.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I had somebody who said, can I do one for Art by Starla Moore? And yes, I can, because I did one just a couple days ago for the Alphas. So let's do that one. Who's familiar with my brand? If not, it is linked down below. Baby wipes also work. Yeah, but that'll make it wet, and then I'll have to wait for it to dry. I've got like a spray. That way I can use just a little bit.
Sorry, we had an Amazon package delivered. I wanted to make sure everything was in there.
That's okay. That's fine. You want to come over here?
Nah, I'll sit right here. There's no room for me on the screen at the moment.
Okay. We're gonna be doing an Art by Starla Moore mind map. Here, I'm gonna stand up. I think it might be easier if I stand up. Let's do ABSM mind map. Okay. ABSM, for those who don't know, is my brand, and you guys can find it like linked way down below somewhere. All right. So I make skeleton key necklaces. So obviously we need key as one of our main ones, key, and then we need fantasy, because all of my keys are fantasy themed. And I think that myself is a big one, Art by Starla Moore. I think that Starla people buy so they can be a part of like my little thing, you know, my community, my little clique. Okay, so here we go. Let's start. What do keys do? Keys unlock, right? Let's start thinking of my ideas for keys. Keys unlock. Let's see. I think in our last example, someone said mystery. I thought that was a really good one. Let's see. Unique key, Starla key. Let's see. I think that, yeah, I think unique could be its own. Unique, open doors, unlock. We could say new doors, because we kind of promote that in my group. New doors, mystery. Yeah, we threw mystery on there. Open doors. What else? What's a key do? What are words associated with a key? We've got unlock, mystery, new doors, unique.
You've got unlock. Why not lock?
Lock. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess we could say lock, like lock. Lock the door.
Lock in the magic.
Lock in the magic. What about love? Like key to my heart. Love. And then we'll say key to heart. And then maybe like gift. You could give someone the key to your heart. We could even link these two together. Let's see. Secrets. I like secrets. Mystery. We could put secrets on like mystery. Secrets.
They could also go into lock.
Yeah. Put secrets in the lock. Magic. Magic, that goes with fantasy. Let's see. Stones, birthstones. Yeah, stones. We could put that under unique. Stones. Unique. You said birthstones. Let's one up that and make it personal, because I personalize things. Personal. Making it more personal so they feel more connected with the piece. Ooh, collectible. We'll Starla, I want to add community, because I think that that's like the big thing. And then I want to add collect to that because I have this crazy raving community and they fight over my keys. Like it gets competitive. But also in my community, there's a lot of love, but there is some competition because my keys are scarce. They are rare. There are few of them, and people will feel that they are in competition with one another to try to buy the key before it sells out so that they can add to their collection within the community. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, there's so many. Let's see. Reveal a story. Ooh, I like story. Story, right? Because it feels like it's a part of a story. You can write your own story. We've got, let's see, collect, heart. Yep, we've got, well, love, key to heart. Those kind of go together. Let's see, dragons. Yes, dragons, magic. Let's do creatures. Creatures, because dragons are my big one, but I don't just do dragons. So dragons, we'll say mermaids, fairies, all very, popular things in my shop. Let's see, skeleton key. I mean, that kind of goes with key. I just didn't want to write it all out. Let's see, Pegasus. Yep, Pegasus and unicorns. I'll say Pegasus / unicorn. Okay. Wolves. Yep. Creatures, wolves. That's another popular one. All right. So let's see. What else? Things. I think that people also tend to like me in this context here as well because of the relatable. And I think that they relate to me on a different level than you guys do because people relate to me with different things here. People relate to me based on books that I read. They like to know that I read the same books as them, different fantasy books. They like to know that I watch the same movies and shows like Game of Thrones and sometimes play the same games. A lot of the times I don't play the same games, but I will be knowledgeable about a game that they play because Mark plays it and I just have knowledge about it. But those are the things that we connect about, In fact, I think that community, we could also say connect. So if you guys have a strong community like Amber Marie does for her Etsy shop, I feel like community is another really big one that you could tie into your overall brand because it is a part. Let's see, personal style. Yep, I think that style is another one on both sides. Everyone says I'm edgy. Am I edgy? No. Mark's the edgy one. Let's see, energy. Is that me? Am I energy? Or are we talking about like magical energy? Creative, is that me again? I think that we could put creative here, but I think we could also put it here. Maybe it is, ooh, inspire.
You don't look like a demon anymore.
Inspire. I looked like a demon?
For a minute you did, yeah.
How did I look like a demon?
Because the contrast was too low and your makeup is kind of dark today and it was making your eyes match the background and your whole face roll across your eyes, which is black.
Oh, I've just been informed that I looked like a demon for the first half of the stream.
No, just now.
Let's see. No, your energy. Oh, okay. Passionate. Oh, is that me again? Style, relatable, community, passionate. Yep. Passionate. I said that like very not passionately. I'm like passionate. Yep. Gothic. I am wearing a baby blue champion shirt. How am I gothic? I'll take that. How about dark? Am I dark? Am I brooding?
No, you're pretty pale.
Yeah, I'm pretty pale. I'm probably the palest person there ever is to live. Bold. Let's see. Of course, you are considered an edgier type of person. Interesting.
Of course.
Of course.
What do you mean, of course?
Of course I am. Let's see. Tattoos. Yeah, that could go in there. Like dark. Maybe tattoos. I think that automatically, if you've got like tattoos and piercings, like you get like wrapped into, because I was a little goth kid when I got the piercings. I've had my lip pierced since I was like 15. I just never took it out because I don't want to have an empty hole in my face. Let's see. Vampires are dark and they're white. Let's see. You're Starla. You, Starla, aren't goth, but your necklaces are what I love about them. Got it. Yep. I would say that. And you know, I think that like when we go into fantasy, like magic, we could even say like dark. Because I do like a lot of different keys that do have that darker theme, like with like skulls, and I almost picture like the door that they would unlock when I'm making them. You know what I mean? Mystical. Yep. I think that those all kind of go with magic. Okay, so this gives us a lot of ideas on different words that I could use. Ooh, yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, Roleplay Escape. So those could go in like, we could even say like community. I think what someone else had said when we did community last time was fandom that I really liked. And then we said like, you know, D&D. I almost wore my D&D shirt today. I got like this old like 70s original artwork D&D shirt because I'm getting back into my old Forgotten Realms books that I read in like middle school, specifically the Legend of Dritz. And I don't know, I'm like getting back into it. But anyway, fandoms, you know, D&D, things that the community all likes, you know, Harry Potter. And these aren't things that you would necessarily, you know, Game of Thrones. These aren't things that you would necessarily make collections about. But if we know, okay, we've got D&D and Harry Potter and Game of Thrones, and all three of these things have dragons in them, that's a good indication that maybe I should make more dragon keys, you know? Or Harry Potter, you know, there's phoenixes in Harry Potter, so that's a good indication that my next collection, if I'm doing a fantasy theme that is related around magic, I should throw in a phoenix related key. And, you know, that's kind of where my logic sits. Just like I had a set with a wolf key and a dragon key that were very, very popular around when Game of Thrones came out. And it wasn't Game of Thrones, it was just a wolf and a dragon. But because Game of Thrones was so popular, that key set in particular became very popular. So, all right, let's, adventure. I like that one. That's one we could have added for unlock. But you guys can see how this can quickly turn into something huge. And if I had more space, I could make it even bigger. All right. Do we have any more? I think I want to do Amber. You're still here, right? Let's do one for Amber just because she's so like well known in the community. For those who don't know, Amber does pet portraits and all kinds of products from her pet portrait. Do we have an Amber thing anywhere? We're redoing our studio right now.
I don't know if we have any down here.
There's nothing sitting around? Can you grab her? Oh, wait. I've got her wrapping paper sitting here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, wait. I've got something better. I think I've got products. And we are doing our alpha giveaway very soon, guys. Holidays were crazy. Okay, Amber Marie does pet portraits among lots of other things. Thankfully, I have one of her catalogs here. So we'll hold it up like right here. Okay, so she does like pet portraits on different products, but she focuses around pets. And Amber, she even mentioned that she'd kind of done other animals and things and that they weren't nearly as popular as her pet portraits. And she, you know, she prints them on different things like mugs, and here's a couple different animals, but we're going to use her as an example, right? Okay. Put that away. I have to keep all of the unboxing items in their own special Ziploc bags so they don't get mixed up. All right, Amber. Let's see. Do you have a link to your store? I do. It is Amber or me. Mine is down below. It is all the way down at the bottom with a little key beside it. Amber's shop is linked. Amber just put her name there. Are you awake?
I'm listening.
Okay. Amber's shop is linked in past video interviews, but I can't type it in or else it will not appear because you can't put links in the chats.
You can.
Oh, I can? Well, then you put it in.
I don't have YouTube up over here.
Oh, well.
I don't pull anything up other than the streaming software while this is going.
We'll add to video after stream ends. Amber, Mindmap. Okay, so Amber, let's do. I think that main things from my perception about Amber, I think that one of the main things is Amber herself. I think that she kind of stands out, and then pets, and then let's see, and then maybe just art, like her art as itself. Okay. So along with Amber, once again, we have that community aspect, right? She has a huge Facebook community where people love to share and they love to post photos and they love to brag about their pets, right? And they love to be helpful and give her lots of feedback. Let's see. And then pets, we'll say, dogs. And then from dogs, we could say different breeds. She does all different breeds. And we could say, accessories and things, different things that you can order from Amber. You can buy all different things from Amber for your pets, things for you, things for the pets, which all together, they kind of show a pride for having that pet, right? Ooh, my community is my family. I don't know if that was one that you were suggesting, but that is a good one. Let's see, artist, yep. We'll say Amber she is the artiste. Right? Under breeds, rare breeds. Yeah, rare. Because she can do breeds that, you can't find products for anywhere else because the breeds are rare. Let's see. Accessories. I'm not going to go into individual accessories, but I just kind of use that as like a baseline where people feel like that pride for, they want to have a mug with their pet's photo on it. Competition to have your dog done for that breed. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Because she will use one of the. Let me put it down. She will use one of her portraits as like the brand ambassador for that particular breed. So for example, if you guys go onto her website or her Etsy shop and you order something with a tabby, you will get our Bubbers, like our cat Bubbers is like the brand ambassador or the tabby ambassador for tabbies, because he was, the one that she used as her main tabby example. So, competition, people wanting to have their pet be that animal. Let's see what else. Technique. Ooh, I like that. Art. I like to say pen too, because she uses pen. Technique. I guess I should have put a C in there. Let's see. Funny. Yes. Let's see. Ooh, time-lapse videos. Okay, wait. I'm need to, where do we go? Okay, realistic. She does very realistic art. Creative. Yep. We could put that under artist. Creative. Let's see. Time-lapse videos. Yeah, we could put that art. I would say like process, like you share your process through video. So you're willing to share lots of what you do behind the scenes. Funny and puns. Ooh, like that. We can put that with artist. Puns. Funny. She always has good puns. Let's see, Ditty drawings. We could put that under, let's see. Let's see. We'll say Ditty. Personalized, custom. Yes, that's another good one. We'll say custom.
And you could probably link artist and community since they kind of feed each other.
Artist and community, yeah, those can.
Her artisticness kind of feeds the community, and the community is what feeds her artistic.
Right, because on artist we've got puns, creative, and funny that go together, and those are all what keeps the community like engaged. Yeah, these are the things that really feed the community, right? Let's see, companions. Yep, pets. Pets are, we could think of a million things for pets. Companions, friends. We could even say like support, like if you have like a support animal.
Bubbers.
Yep, Bubbers is a support animal. And then Amber, you know, if she ever needed a marketing idea, she could do like a whole series of just support animals. You know, maybe she does like one where the dogs are and cats are wearing like support vests, or you know, there's
she could do government animals.
Yeah, different government.
Fire, military.
Yeah, military pets, which, you know, she's in the UK, so she would have to like pick, because I'm sure that they're all dressed different, but
yeah, not really.
Let's see, cozy colors. Yes, art. I think that would go under artist. I feel like you really self-brand. Oop. It's okay, I fixed it. Cozy. Let's see, gift. Milestone, birthday, or loss of a pet. Ooh, that's a good one. Accessories. We could say, let's see, we'll say occasion for like milestone or birthday, but then let's also say like, we'll say like death of a pet. That would be like, you know, Amber did a pet portrait of Chico when he passed away, and my mom absolutely loved it. So that would be a really good one. Let's see. Gifts in general. Let's see, occasion. We should put gift before occasion, but those all kind of go together. Death would go with memorial, keepsake. Let's see. Expert. Ooh, I like expert. Because I feel like Amber currently doesn't have a dog, but she knows more about dogs than most people who have dogs, just because she has to know a lot about dogs. I feel like Amber will make the most educated decision ever when she goes to shop for a dog. So,
oh yeah.
All right, so we've got a huge mind map for Amber now. She has lots of different ideas as to what makes her brand special, as if she didn't know already. She has great marketing ideas. We talked about support animals being something, you know, something different. We have, you know, memorial pets, all different ideas. So lots of cool things. Ooh, Amber's on a puppy list, but she can't say the breed yet.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it's not a Shiba Inu, because Shiba Inus are a pain in the booty. All right, let's see. We are down to our last 15 minutes. So go ahead, guys. If you guys have any questions, start getting those in the chat about building your own mind map, because what I want you guys to do tonight or after this stream ends is start thinking of different things that you could use for your own mind maps. And this isn't something that's going to capture everything about your brand, but what it's going to do is it's going to show you the things that people might link to your brand without you even knowing it. So for example, when we're talking about, you know, we'll say that example where we said, you know, Etsy shops that use gypsy. You might think that you're using it in innocence, but someone might say like oppression, you know, and link words like that to it. And then you're like, oh crap, I never thought that someone would link that. So these are ways to really look into the words that people associate with the core essence of your brand so that you can market smarter, so that you have a better idea of what people think about when it comes to your brand. And if you notice that you don't have a whole lot of substance there, feel free to post in the Handmade Alpha Facebook community and ask what other people would associate with, you know, X, Y, and Z, whatever words you choose. So let's see. Can't believe so many people knew things about me. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Any other questions, guys? Let me know if you have questions about what we're doing today. Feather pens, please. I don't think we have enough time to do any more. I mean, you guys can do these on your own. Like, don't think that because I didn't do one for you that that's the end all. Just I would say for your brand pens, Phoenix, like, you know, start it with like pens because that's what you sell. Pens, feather, and then your logo. How the heck do you spell Phoenix? P-H-O-E-N-I-X. I always mix
it.
It
actually doesn't matter the O and the E where you put them.
Google or spell check says.
No, it depends on what lore you're actually coming from.
I'm just gonna do like a quick one here. So feather, we've got colorful. I would say like free. Fly is a good one. Wild, obviously, bird, and then Phoenix. We could say like mythical, magic, rebirth, ember, fire, ashes because they're reborn from ashes. Let's see, lore, lots of lore around phoenixes. We could like link specific examples like Harry Potter, and then pens we could say like, you know, office. We could say writer or author. We could say like wedding for people to sign like a wedding book. We could say gift, right? You can give a pen as a gift. And then from gift, you could link off with occasions again. I totally spelled that wrong. And then we could say B-Day, holiday, you know, wedding again. Right? So, I mean, it's that easy. All you have to do is just start thinking of things that have to do with the words that you use for your baseline. Her shops, she sells feather pens, and her main theme and logo are phoenixes. So those are the 3 words that I selected, okay? Let me see. What do you use your mind map for? I used my mind map for the alphas. I feel like I've got a pretty good like spin on what I need for like art by Starla more. But I did create a mind map for the alphas when I was going through this like whole thing a couple months ago. Actually, I did this a while ago, so long ago in fact that Amy has since like chewed up my book. But this is like the actual mind map that I created for the alphas, same one that you guys saw. And then I did another one where I started on it, and I did when we brought Nate on board, we did like one just for us as 3 entities of the brand, where I said that I'm the brain and Mark is like the hands, because he's like the hands-on, the fixer, the tech, And then we said that Nate was the heart of the team because he's like the motivational one that you guys email when you need like positivity or, you know, something to motivate you, yada yada. And I kind of built like a seller map using these things. And I would say that that's probably the best example of me using it in practice, was trying to figure out like what our specific roles were. So let me see. Let's see. Do you think it's a good idea for us to do one with our groups, see what they think, and associate with our brands? I mean, I guess you could. I wouldn't, you don't want to share like a lot of your marketing, you know, strategy with your group, because I think that it kind of like, it takes some of the awe out of it. You don't want to lift the veil on what you do behind the scenes. Obviously, I do it for you guys because our commonality is marketing. So I'll lift the veil on alpha marketing and kind of show you guys like what I do to market the alphas, but I know that it's not going to change how you guys see me. However, when you kind of unveil the marketing tactics behind like a product-based business, it might. I think it just depends on how you do it. So
some people get turned off by it.
Yeah, I think that if you were doing it like based on intentions and you maybe like new product ideas, or you're saying, okay, guys, can you help me think of new product ideas? It might be something beneficial to do, especially if you got like a whiteboard and went live in your group and did something similar. Just do it for products and not for your marketing. Let's see. Oh, I changed it to wispy. Yeah, wispy, you could say like wisp, dainty, thin. You know, there's a lot of different words there. I'm going to do one digitally and print them up in my studio. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking of inviting them to join me on a live and kind of make an event of it. Yeah, do it around new product. Like I'm planning my 2020 products. Help me map out our 2020 products, and we're going to do a giveaway at the end. Let's see. Let's see. How to best use all these words once we make our map, not just tags or titles. No, and it's not about like just finding tags and titles, though you could use these to find keywords. I would say all the ways that you can use these are exploring new keyword ideas, right? So obviously you're going to want to check these in erank.com. Use the keyword explorer or the keyword tool, depending on if you have free or pro membership, but make sure that you're checking. So keyword ideas, you could use them for marketing. So having new words for marketing. For example, we started on the alpha. We said alpha, right? And then I linked wolf to alpha and leader to alpha, but then I said dominant, right? Dominant. I linked wolf and leader to dominant. And one of our main words that we use for the alphas is dominate Etsy. And, you know, that is an associative word where I didn't necessarily use alpha, wolf, or leader. I didn't say become the leader. I didn't say anything about becoming the alpha of your wolf pack. I said dominate Etsy, and that's our slogan for the alphas, is dominate Etsy. So I use this associative term that links back to these core terms. Okay, so marketing, you could use it for the development of slogans, right? Slogans, or naming your brand itself or products. You could use it in reference to branding, right? So if you know that like all of your things link back to magic, you might change your branding so that it aligns with something more magical, right? So there's all different ideas here. Or you could just use it to gain understanding of how people see your brand. You want people to gain an understanding, or you want to gain an understanding for all the things that people associate with your brand and you and all of those core elements of your brand. And then from there, if you see something that doesn't quite fit, you might even be able to eliminate some things that are taking place within your brand that you don't feel align with the big picture, right? So you can eliminate some things. So these are different ways that you can use it. Mainly we want to build an understanding for how people are actually perceiving every single element of your brand. Let's see. Can we do one for journals? We're down to like our last 4 minutes, but you can do one for journals. Let's see. Post your guys' examples in the group so we can see them once you finish. Or if you need help, post maybe like a photo of your product and maybe like take a picture of your mind map, and post them in the Handmade Alpha Facebook community. That's down below and it's free to join. Nate, would you play D&D? When Scott and I come over, we should get one set up with Starla and Mark. How about we talk to Nate about that? About playing D&D with us? Didn't he say... We told Nate that we were going to take him to the Renaissance Festival, but we were going to lie and tell him that he had to dress up or else they wouldn't let him in. And we were going to wear like cloaks over normal clothes. And then once we got to the Renaissance Festival, Mark and I were going to take our cloaks off and just have our normal clothes and Nate be the only one dressed up because we're mean like that. I don't know if Nate would play D&D.
Probably not.
Probably not. Let's see. Let's see. Checking last minute questions. Useful for product descriptions or advertising? Yeah, product descriptions. That's another one. Marketing and advertising go together. But descriptions. Writing your descriptions, finding new words or new ways to describe things in your product descriptions. Let's see. Nate said yes, that he would play D&D. Do you see what I have to put up with? Let's see. Just prejudice. Let's see. I feel bad because I've been an alpha since the very beginning and I haven't done much with my business. I think one reason was I hated what I was doing. You have to love what you're doing, and if you hate what you're doing, why are you doing it? You got to pivot, find a new direction. What some people think is that like they come up with one product and they think that that is the end and that there's nothing else. And I always said, like, if the alphas fail, I'm such a good teacher, in my opinion. I mean, you guys can let me know if you disagree, but I think that I'm a good enough teacher that I could teach anything. If for some reason Etsy explodes literally, and doesn't exist anymore and there's no more need for the alphas, I'll teach a course on how to teach a dog to sit. I'll find anything. And you guys should be the same way. If one of your businesses fails, there are a million other things that you can test. There is no end game. If you are meant to be a business owner, you will be a business owner. Let's see. I trashed all of my products but one, the one that I'm passionate about. And I did the same thing. I trashed all of my products but the one that I was passionate about, which was keys. I did art. I did hemp jewelry. I did earrings. I did bracelets. I did bookmarks. I did all kinds of stuff. And ultimately the one that stuck were my keys. So, all right, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video and this cool little example. Maybe we'll keep the whiteboard around. Oh. My alarm went off for our dog's medicine. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, make sure that you thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We have a lot more fun stuff in store for 2020, especially now that we have our studio almost done. You guys will get to see a preview as soon as it is. Other than that, we have some new video ideas in the works. We don't know when those are going to roll out, but they will be very soon, guys. I hope that you had an amazing holiday, an awesome new year. We have missed you dearly, and we cannot wait to continue in 2020 with lots of new content. So, and we're going to try to shift to some more like psychology-based, higher level stuff this year and move away from some of the more like newbie concepts that we've covered a million times. So, have an amazing weekend, guys, and we will see you next Friday. Bye! Oh, wait. End. All right.